All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, I'm going to be honest with you. As you can see, there's not a lot of fat in this meat. This is an 80-20 blend, which is 20% fat added to the ground beef. And there's not as much fat. If you had a lot of fat on here, I would put it through a strainer. Okay? Put it into a colander, strain it off, get rid of the excess fat because you don't want all the fat in your thing. So this actually turned out to be, I guess, a good package of beef than I had the other day when I had it because I had to strain that fat. So now we're going to take our sauce. Now this is just about 16 ounces. We're not necessarily going to need all 16 ounces. You just want to make so it's going to be like a sauce, like a stew. And because we're adding sauce to the lasagnas as well, you don't need this too saucy, if you understand what I'm talking about. I'm just going to add it in so it kind of brings everything together, let all the flavors cook together. So we have a nice layer of meat that's already pre-seasoned with, obviously, the sauce. Now, some people will say, and they'll do things differently, they might add the meat to the cheese mixture. It's kind of their own thing. We're doing it a different way. We're doing it the way that I was always raised, layer by layer by layer. So I'm going to let this sit and simmer for about, I don't know, say 10 to 15 minutes. Because you want the sauce and the meat to cook together. Put a little more in just to be safe. It's not going to hurt it if it's too saucy. But if it's too saucy, then you're not going to want a lot of sauce. You're not going to need as much sauce from your other part. But that's okay too. All right, you got to judge it. So there we have our nice meat mixture. We're going to let this sit and simmer for a little while. And I'll come back then.